is Elva from Elva Dolls Atelier. Today I want to share with you how do I make my foam flowers, the ones that I use for decorate my dolls. What I use is a material called foam. This came in size A4. You can find it in A4. It's a foam very thin. It's around 0.6 millimeters or 0.9, but less than 1 millimeter of thickness. Okay, it's less than one. It's very thin. It's very flexible. Foam is a very flexible material. You can work with foam and paint it with anything: acrylics, pastels, oil pastels. You can paint it with gelatos. You can paint it with colors. You can use anything to paint foam. What I do for making my flowers, one of the way is making a square 6 by 7 centimeters each square, or it can be 7 by 7 or 6 by 6. In this case it's 6 by 7, so I fold it in half. Okay, this size that is open, that's the size that is fold. I fold it again one more time in half, so I'm gonna remain with a very small square. If you see, this is the side that got open, and these are the sides that are closed, where we got the folding. I hold with my fingers the corner, this corner that is full. Hold it with my fingers, grab scissors, and then I'm gonna cut it, giving it the shape of a petal. So I start from here, go around like drawing a petal with my scissors. We'll go around, all the way around, and go up to nearly the end without touching that corner. Okay, and when I open this one, I'm gonna have 4 petals. Okay, I have 4 petals now. I'm gonna do it again. That's my square. I fold it in half, one more time in half. I will hold it from the corner that is closest been folded. I hold it from there with 2 fingers, and I'm gonna start cutting close to my finger without touching the corner. I'm gonna start cutting, drawing with my scissors the shape of a petal. If you see, when I cut, I don't close completely the scissors, and I get very close to the corner without cutting the corner. So when I open it, half, and I go again 4 petals. Okay, what is this called? Gelatos. Is a bar, a stick with a color. It's a bar that you twist the base and comes the bar with the color. It's a bit greasy sort of thing. Okay, gelatos, and it comes in many different colors. Let me grab a few more so I show you. Orange, yellow one. So it comes in so many colors, different colors. You can buy them individuals, just buy one, or you can find them in packets that come in 4, 6 of them. Okay, so what I'm gonna use now is this green that it calls pistachio, this green, and I'm going to use, to show you, I'm going to use this color that it calls, this one's called, it's a raspberry color. Okay, so I'll show you. For the use of this one, you can use, you know, like a sponge. You can have a sponge, even those that you use for washing. So a sponge you can cut in little pieces and use each piece for individual color. Try to not mix them, because then you get different colors. But if you want to just have the color that you go in your gelato, you just cut a little piece of this one and use it for just one particular color. You can use those, buy those sponge that you use for showering, for example, or for washing up plates as well. You can buy them, or in my case I use these ones. This is plastic, this is a sponge, and it got a hole in the bottom where you can put your finger. That way you open your gelato, get the color, and then you got the color. I'm gonna paint green in the middle of my flower. So I'm gonna my sponge that I got already green on. I use it, this sponge, I use it just for that color. Okay, I try not to mix them unless I need to get a particular color, but I try not to. So I'm gonna position my flower. I'm gonna hold it with 2 fingers, and gently I'm gonna start putting some color in the center, doing this action, okay, without painting it properly like when you paint with colors. No, just push it down and get a bit of color in the middle, because the foam is so thin that it can easily break, so be careful with that. Okay, and then we got now the flower with a green center. So I'm going to close my green gelato, put it away in the side, and I'm going to bring my purple gelato. Okay, so I'm going to grab this one I use for this color, so I'm going to grab it, put some color in it, and what I'm going to do now is to paint just the border of the petal this time. So what I'm gonna go is to paint just the border of the petal in this sense. Okay, so I put my petal there, and I'm gonna start doing it just in the border. Can you see? Okay, so turn around, and I will do the same here. Okay, turn it around and try to get it there. Now I will turn my piece around because I want to paint it at the front and at the back again. That's why I use the paper, because it's gonna get the paint, it's gonna come out of the petal. I will make a mess if I wouldn't use a paper, an old paper, something that I don't use anymore. You know, it can be any color of paper. I'm using white because I'm recycling paper. That's what I'm doing. So there we go. One side for petals, the corner, the borders, the same at the back, petals and corners. The other one. And as you see, it's not perfect. The cat in each petal, they all different. They all look different, and they are not perfect because there are no flowers with perfect symmetric petals. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, the cat that you done. Okay, carry on. And that's it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is my first petal, I'm gonna just the border, the corner. Okay, I'm gonna put it together as much as I can. Okay, hold them, and I'm gonna start moving my fingers up and down. Okay, see the movement, up and down, rubbing in between them, the foam, and then I'm gonna let it. Can you see that? Okay, I'm gonna do the same here. Try to put all the border of my petal, hold it, and start rubbing it in between my fingers. Gently, don't put too much pressure. Gently rub in between your fingers, and after a bit, just let it go. Can you see the difference? Okay, so let's carry on doing that. And we're gonna do it in the 3 petals. So in between my fingers, I rub. I put pressure, not too much pressure, but enough to warm up and to make it making it take the shape of the end of the petal. Okay, again, one more time. And now I'm going to show you what is going to happen with my fingers. So all the 4 corners, I done all the 4 corners. Okay, and now if you see, my fingers are going to have some ink. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna need a wet wipe to take as much ink as I can from my fingers, especially if you're going to do another flower with another color. So I will kitchen towel to dry my hands, dry my fingers, and I'm going to carry on doing the other 3 petals. So I put them together closer as I can, wrap them. Okay, so we got now our 3 petals. So now that I got my hands clean, what I'm going to do is my first one, I'm gonna put my fingers here, and gently I'm going to pull on the sides and pushing it towards the center, the petal, and I'm gonna get that. Can you see the difference? Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay, gently pull on this to the sides, pushing it inside to the middle, and I will change now to a real petal, open petal. Okay, so again, that's the one. In between my two fingers, I pull it to the side gently, and I push it to the middle. At the same time that I'm pushing down, I'm pushing the other ones, the fingers that are at the back, I'm pushing it towards the side so that it gets that shape. Okay, one more time. So gently, don't do it too hard because you're gonna break the foam. Okay. So again, gently push towards the side and then to the center, towards the side and then towards the center, towards the side and then towards the center. I move all the fingers. If you see, I move all the fingers. I do this operation, all the fingers, and toward me. So these fingers at the back go like this, and these fingers goes to the center. Okay, so to the side and to the center at the same time, to the side and to the center at the same time. Go the same to the side, to the center at the same time, putting a little bit of pressure, and then there we go, our second petal open. One more time, the last one, to the side, to the center. You see, I put too much pressure and it broke. Okay, but doesn't matter, I still got managed to open it. I'll show you in a minute. I said to you when we started that not all the roses are perfect, so if that happens, if you got enough material, you can start again and do another one. This time I'm just gonna carry on because I'm showing you that it could happen, but at the end of the work you're gonna see that even if it's got break, it's part of the flowers. You're gonna see if you pick up a rose that can be one of the petal broken or damaged or smaller or the different shape, so it wouldn't affect the final product really. So on the center, to the sides, towards the center, the same here, to the sides towards the center. It's better if you haven't got nails as well too, that affects when you're working. Okay, here the last one, to the center, towards the side and in the center, and there we go. The three petals are open now. Okay, you see the difference? So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna show you. I use this hard foam. This is a hard foam. It's very thick. I think they use it for cake decoration too. When they make flowers in cake decoration, they use this type of base and foam. That's a good one. So I'm gonna choose which one is. I'm gonna choose the one that is broken to put that one at the bottom. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna need now a silicone gun, hot gun. I'm gonna need really don't know how you call this one, but it's got an end that is round and another one, and they are different measures. You can buy them. I'm gonna find out how you call them in English and let you know, but it's pretty easy to find them this in Amazon. So let me show you now how do you do that one, and we're going to put in the middle of our flower. Another thing that we can need is, you know, these sticks that you use for when you make a barbecue and you may put pieces of meat, and it's a wood stick with point, hard sharp point that you use for to put pieces of meat or vegetables to do in the barbecue, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that one of those two we're gonna need. Okay, we're gonna get 4 of these ones that we're gonna use for our flour. Okay, so we got 4. We try to put them at the same side. Yeah, and then we're gonna we put it on the same side, and then we just fold in the middle and twist it at the bottom. Okay, twist it a little bit at the bottom. We're gonna use these ones in a minute. Okay, so we got, I said, the silicone glue gun. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna make a pressure here in the center with the one of the rungs. Gonna put pressure in the middle and push it down and twist it a little bit. And you're gonna see that it's gonna twist a little bit, push it down, and you're gonna see that it makes some sort of hole. So in that hole, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue gun, or glue, hot glue, and I'm gonna put my next petal, but instead to put in the same way, I'm gonna put it with the petals filling the gaps. Okay, so I put that one in the middle, and then I press again, hold it there, press it down, hold it there for a little bit, meanwhile the glue is cooling down. So that's it. Now I'm gonna put my third last petal to put it in this position. It's always in between petals. Okay, so put a little bit more hot glue, and then I'm gonna put in position my petal now in this way, push it down, and then grab this one and push it in the middle, so all of them are gonna get together. Okay, push it all the way down, and there you go. You see? Okay, so when it's that point is when you're gonna wrap this wood stick, and with the end is more into a sharpie point. That's what you're gonna get into the middle. I'm gonna push it down, and you're gonna see it's gonna go through the fun. So push it all the way down to get it out the other way, and then you're gonna have a hole. Let's see if you manage to see it, but there is a hole there in the middle. I got a piece of green wire. I'm gonna pass all those petals there, close this one, and this is gonna help me to go through the hole in my flower. I'll show you. Okay, so I got all my stems there. Push it. Now in the hole of the flower, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go through, push it down to the side, push it down, and there you go. When you got it like that, open this one and take it out. See how much you want out of your stems, how much you want them out, probably like that. And then here at the back, you're gonna put some silicone hot glue all around. Let it to cool down. Don't touch it, be careful not touching it. Okay, so we will let that cool down, and we're gonna have, hold it with care, we're gonna have our flower. There you are. And like that you can make many flowers. There you go, one example. That's with a nice pretty button in the middle. That's another one, another color stems. I got another one that is completely white. That's possible too. They look very nice. I got an orange one. A little red one with a little stone in the middle and a leaf. This yellow and orange. And that's another red one. So as you see, you can paint it with so many different colors, and you just let your imagination go, and you can create beautiful flowers that can be used for many different crafts and things that you can do. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I can manage to share with you some of my techniques on flowers. Soon I will make another video where I will show you how do I make proper roses. If you like what I share with you today, and you think you did manage to learn something, please give me a thumb up, say that you did like it, share with your friends, and I hope I'll see you soon. From here, Elva said bye to you. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Elva Dolls Atelier. Take care, keep safe. Bye bye.